Hey everybody, it's Jerichos, and happy Halloween! This is a special one-shot Saturday. On this special holiday, I'm going to be playing a spooky little game called The Adventures of Shuggy. Yeah, okay, it's not that spooky, but it does have the main character as a bat, and it's got kind of a spooky theme to it, so let's go ahead, pop right in. Following the directions in his grandfather's will, Shuggy heads to the castle he inherited. Is this the right place? According to the will, this is definitely it. Gulp. Total Luigi's Mansion vibe here. What? It says this place is haunted. Ghosts and ghouls won't stop me. There's only one way to find out what's going on. What's all this steam about? Blimey, it's hot in here. Shuggy thinks he may have found the problem. So, welcome to Shuggy! You move around, you press the trigger to do actions, and you jump around. So, it's a platformer puzzler. You've got all sorts of different things that you do. Let's go ahead and head in here. Spin to your heart's content. You press the action button to rotate the level in the direction you're facing. So different levels, the action button will do different things. The goal is always to collect every one of these green gems. That's how you finish a level. However, Shuggy is kind of weak. He'll die in one hit, so you touch those spikes, and you're done for. You have to start the whole level over again. But usually it's not too bad. Some of the later levels can get really tricky. Let's see here. Let's do this. And finished our first level. Every level you beat, you get a key. And as you can see, we start off here. We've got a boiler room, a gallery, graveyard and clock tower. 4 different wings of the house that we need to go take care of. To get in the boiler room, the first section, we need 8 keys. So, let's go through, do some levels. Ride the platforms. And, it got away from me. Some enemies that you'll usually end up fighting, spiders and bees. They'll typically follow the same movement patterns of in each level. Bees will go side to side, spiders will go up and down. Starts out pretty simple. And you'll notice the way doors unlock is doors will open based upon a level you beat. So, as you're going, the nearer doors will be the ones that unlock. Don't touch these slammers or you'll die. It starts out pretty simple. And, okay, it didn't actually open those doors. Sometimes it's weird which doors it'll decide to take care of. Ah, the oubliette. Shuggy's been caught in a time slip. Once the clock in that corner has gone round, you'll travel back in time and encounter a past version of yourself. You don't actually travel back in time, but all the actions you performed during the previous time will get repeated by a shadow. So let's make sure we spend a little time, because your shadow can also trigger these gates. Just make sure you don't hit one of these ghouls and get killed. And open the door, Shadow Shuggy. There we go. Here we are. And we get the achievement, Master of Time. Nice little achievements scattered here and there. Ooh, free the gem. This is a fun one. You don't actually leave the room. You spin the room and make the gem fall. Not too bad. You just really want to be aware of your own personal location so that you don't drop into those spikes. Oops, went the wrong way. And boom! Not too bad. How many do we have now? 5 keys. Let's go here. The Shmoo. Guide the Shmoo. Oh, right. Those little orange blobs you can see are Shmoo. They stuck to the wall and will happily roll around forever. But they get spooked easily. You will jump if you run into them. Guide them into the cages to release the gems. Now here the action button will actually speed up time. So, what we want to do is work on getting some Shmoo up on this platform. That's probably enough for the moment. There we go. And want to get them, whoops, up on the top there. Because got all these gems up here that we need to break free. You know what? Let's see. Can I get you over there? Yeah, that's good enough. Break a few apart. Let's get a couple more up here. And I don't actually want to knock those loose. What I want to do is get a bunch of them up on there. Come on. There we are. And we can get a bunch. Aha! Off to the side. That should be more than enough to take care of this. Here we go. Just need one more. Come here, Shmoo. Such a fun word to say. And for beating that level, we get the achievement Shmoo Herder. They give you a couple achievements right off the bat. You know what? Let's do Step Rotate. So, this one's not too bad. Just spin around a little bit. Wrong way. And pop down. There's a lot of very inventive level design here. I don't want to do that level. Ooh, here we go. In one way. Wrong button. This one, you have to get those. You know what? I'll show you. If you hit the spikes, you die and start over again. So we need to turn the stage, but we can't. Hit the action button, doesn't do anything. You notice that green glowing circle up there? Well, it's going to do something cool if we go stand in it. It's basically a pressure point switch. When you're standing in it, it'll eventually trigger. And let him go by. Here's the trickiest part. You gotta jump up and not stab yourself on those spikes. They can hurt from the side, too. There we go. And boom. That should be our 8th key. So, let's go check out the boiler room. It's definitely getting warmer around here. It looks like there's a bit of a problem with the heating in this place. I guess I should check out the boiler room and see what's happening. So, Shuggy braces himself once again for whatever awaits him down in the boiler room. Ooh, that thing looks nasty. So, we got a hint of what we're actually going to find here. Now, I accidentally clicked. You press here, we have 3 different Shuggys. And you press the action button to switch between them. It can be a little hard to control at points, but this Shuggy here, for example, you press up and down to actually move him his side to side. And, he fell down there. He's worthless now. So, let's bring this one up here. And we can do some stuff here. I think this guy can get all of these. It's a little tough to get sometimes. Let's switch around to this guy. Might bring him in to help. I know I've got to use him to get these gems. And nope, he's stuck there, so it's all up to this guy. Just get my jump at the edge. There we go. Alright, that was the hardest part. And key found. There are so many different ways you can use Shuggy here. Here, we're actually walking on the ceiling. This will mess with your head a little bit. And don't hit the B. Like I said, every enemy will kill you in one hit. And we got, instead of those guys who drop down, these guys just roll side to side. Alright. Now, avoid the B and get... Missed one. Alright, come on, Shuggy. Don't die. Aha! Now, here we're not trying to get a specific number of keys. What we're trying to do is get across to this big door. So, let's see if I can't get through there. No problem. Oop. New enemies, mice. And a new mechanic. A part of the stage rotates. There we go. You know what? that bee gonna hit me? No, good. Alright, let it rotate again. I can get these gems. And one more to the side. We can get out here. Careful of the spider. And I fall on the spikes. So, let's try that again. Can do this. Just be cautious. Heh. Be cautious. Alright. Spin around and just avoid that. I actually realized I didn't have to wait for the gems last time because I can wait here for them. In fact, I kind of have to wait here for them. That'll drop us down at the bottom. And we have a third type of that spiky rolling guy. This one will go back and forth a couple times, going a little farther each time until he finally rolls all the way through. And this door, shafted. Oh, this one can be tough. Here, we actually have to use the time very well. And I should have actually paused there. We'll see if I screwed myself. Come on. The platform will reset. Now, just have to be careful here. He hits it and start running. Ah, you know what? Let's start this over. Okay, bring it up there and pause it a little bit so you can guarantee he has a chance to get forward. Now, let's try this again. Here we go. And there we are. That is how you do it. And here, we're going to do the same thing. Pause. Alright. I need to actually bring that down lower. There we go. Let's see if that'll work. I'm probably in trouble here. Yep, I'm in trouble. Okay. Yep, I screwed that up. Let's try this one more time. This can be a tricky level. So, you bring this up to about there and about there. Okay, perfect. Because I need to make sure I give myself enough time to get it all the way down once I get up top. So this should get me up there sooner. Alright, and now bring this down. And there we go. This time, we just have to wait for it now. Thankfully, that little clock goes transparent, so you're not getting blocked by it. Now, left and right. Whew, that's the first actual semi-difficult level there. And the spike conveyor. This should open the way to the boss. This is a fun one. These guys go around quickly. You need to grab all the gems without getting smacked by them. Not too hard though, not compared to the last stage anyway. Oops. It would help if I jumped correctly. A few points you have to put on some speed. It's neat that it's not perfectly symmetrical. They could have gone that route and done a slightly lazy path, but they didn't. And there we go. Here we get to finally take on our first boss, the Furnace. Now, this is a little different. It's going to have the time thing where it creates Shuggy clones. What you need to do is stand on one of these switches to cause him damage. See that top pressure gauge? You want that to get as high as you can. But you have a limited amount of time and enemies are coming to kill you. So, what you need to do is hit multiple switches at the same time, which the extra Shuggies help you do. Now be careful because this thing's coming after us. Oh, I died. Alright, let's try that again. Same tactic. Just have to work on getting him as much damage as we can. First time I played this, it took me a long time to figure out what exactly you're supposed to do. Alright. Let's try this again. Make sure that little flame doesn't hit me. Okay, we're doing good. That thing's built up. What we're going to do is go across to here. And back to here. That should be safe. Now, use all of these. We should get enough damage to kill him. Just make sure that doesn't hit me. Yeah. There we go. Whoop! And I forgot the flame still goes. Alright. One more time. This shouldn't be too bad. Yep, you have to go still collect all the gems that appear when he's been defeated to finish the level. Alright. Yeah, here we go. Jump to avoid that. Kind of catchy music. It's almost jazzy style. Alright. Oh. And I'm forgetting that I create a clone. Now I'm just getting sloppy. Alright, this time we will beat him. Go, coming this way. And not too bad. Avoid this guy. He looks angry. Spitting out fire at us there. Alright. So, now, we just work on this. There, he's defeated, but it resets. So we have to build up that damage this time. Alright. And he's beaten, so avoid... I didn't avoid my shadow. This gets kind of tricky. You gotta forget there's, you know, several moving pieces going about the stage that any one of them touching can kill you. Alright, here we go. Now, I actually can't remember if we can walk past him. I think we can. Maybe I'll try going around the far way next time. Alright. Come on, fire guy. Yep, just ignore you. And work on killing him this way. Now, let's just stay alive. And I'm screwing myself up. Alright, I'm going to change tactics a little bit. This should not be taking this long. Let's try this again. And loops around, comes down to me. Here, we'll go this way. Next time, we're going to go to the right. I kind of love that the steam valves, when you're hitting them, they're smiling like, hey, we're having a good time here. Alright, I'm just going to go up, around this way. Now, work on killing him. As much damage as we can. I am stupid. I just stood there and took that. Alright. Let's see here. Just avoid the fire. And I can definitely do this. Alright. It's like there's no safe place to stand. Now, this time, just avoid the damage. You can do this. Alright. Jump here. Alright. Now we should be fine because he's defeated. Collect those. Just avoid it. And boom! We beat the furnace. The boiler lies defeated. Excuse me, the boiler, not the furnace. And the castle's heating returns to normal. With the boiler room now quiet, Shuggy can hear some noise upstairs. Sprinting back upstairs, he notices a painting seemingly flying around by itself. They're everywhere. What could be causing this? It looks like they're coming from the gallery. And With that, we have 14 keys. Let's head back, check out the dungeon where we started. We now see it takes 24 keys to get into the gallery. But this is where we're going to wrap it up here. There is so much more to this game. Teleporters, rappelling rope, vampire Shuggy. I could go on and on. This is an amazing game and an incredible value for the money. I highly recommend you play it. It is very simple, very fun, but it gets complex over time. And, I mean, as I said, I can't recommend it enough. So, if you have any recommendations for a future one-shot game, leave it in the comments, let me know. And if you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week.